Hello, welcome to HR Quiz. This is Kaushik. I've seen a lot of people feeling very low or degraded due to their abysmal performance in school and colleges. At times they couldn't clear the papers at one go, they flung badly, or maybe they have got very less marks, as a result of which their grades have got affected. Well, what happened in the past, you cannot drag in the present. Obviously, there could be some effect in the present as well, because your marks can really play a very important role in terms of your shortlisting or the eligibility criteria. However, you cannot control that anymore. What you can control is answering this question if it ever comes to your way, that why you scored less marks and your grades were low. If this question ever comes to your way, I can tell you through this video that you can be ready with such kind of answers which will always show positivity and learning. Here the idea is not to disregard or feel dejected due to your bad performance in the past, but it is all about the kind of learning you have had over a period of time, and also to justify or share that why you couldn't do well during exams then and what exactly has been learning out of it. Always in the corporate, it is not only about that your academic performance would decide that how well you will perform. It's about your attitude, the way you reskill yourself, the way you earn on the job or learn on the job skills, at the same time the way you actually develop your perspective. So when you do all these things or you follow these things, you become successful in the corporate world. Then there is no connectivity between education, I am talking about the marks part only, and then these kind of performances which is skill driven and knowledge driven. So if this question comes to your way as a fresher or even as an experienced candidate, that your grades have not been very good, so why should we select you? Don't be afraid, you can create an opportunity for yourself by responding to this question in this manner. Well sir, you rightly said that I couldn't do well in the past during my school and college days, and well, I don't feel very bad because it was a great learning for me. That point in time I never knew how to explore my potential, how to unleash the best in me, and exactly what was the right way of studying. Because that point of time I was more like a kid, or I was highly immature, at the same time I was not well read, as a result of which I just did whatever I felt that point in time. But things do change, and even I have changed over a period of time. My failure in those exams told me and taught me a lot of lessons, as a result of which I felt of completely reinventing myself and reskilling in a lot of areas so that I can learn things well and start gaining the scores and start scoring very high. And as a result of which, whatever I couldn't do in my school and college, I believe due to my change in attitude and the change in skills, I think there is a development and improvement in my performance in the last few years. And as you can see in my report, that I scored very badly in my school days, but it has really improved over a period of time. In this manner, if you show positivity, even if everything was very negative, you can take my words. Due to your strong attitude and your learning curve, you will be rated very high by the interviewer. So don't ever get afraid if your performance has been very bad during your school and college days. What matters the most is now, and what exactly you're doing now is what exactly will take you to the future. So if you really want to crack this question, it's all about not to regret or repent, rather respect what you have not been able to achieve, and then what kind of steps you have taken to actually overcome those lacuna or weaknesses, and then what exactly you have done adequately to improve your performance. In this manner, if you draw insight, I can tell you that you will be actually a much better candidate than any other candidate who also scored throughout 60%. So if you really want to understand such kind of interview lessons, you can always feel free to visit www.hrquiz.com. Thank you.